give a bit of an intro on what DNA is. So DNA is this long string-like molecule. It's found in every cell in your body. And we have so much of this DNA, actually, that if you take one microscopic cell off your body, you can't even see it with the naked eye. You put that cell under the microscope. Inside the cell, there's a nucleus. Inside the nucleus are 23 pairs of chromosomes. And the chromosomes are basically DNA that's wrapped around proteins, and it's really condensed. So if you were to take all the DNA in one cell, one microscopic cell, it'll actually stretch out to be about 2 meters long. It's one of the more amazing things that our bodies do is, jam-pack all this DNA into the cell. And it doesn't just crumple it up and throw it in there. It has to be very organized the way it's packaged, because as you'll see in a few minutes, certain sections of the DNA have to be accessible in order to turn genes on and off. And I'll explain what that process looks like. And then to expand on this notion of how much DNA we have in our body, if you take all the DNA in one human body, it'll actually stretch out to be about 16 billion kilometers. I apologize, I'm up in Canada. I forgot to convert this to miles, but that's enough DNA to stretch from the Earth to the sun and back 61 times. So it's a massive amount of DNA that's in your body. You might have seen the DNA represented with these letters, A, T, C, and G. Just like the English language has 26 letters, the language of DNA has 4 letters, so A, T, G, C. And those letters basically spell out a code. That code provides information to our bodies on how to build us, like how we develop, how we function, how we interact with the world, and so on. And we actually have a lot of these letters, as you can imagine. We have 3 billion letters in our DNA, and we actually have 2 copies of every gene, one from mom and one from dad. So we're actually walking around with 6 billion letters in each of our cells. So when we're talking about big data, this is a massive amount of data that we're walking around with.